Good evening. Welcome to the Lakota East Broadcasting live stream of your Lakota East Thunderhawks versus the Centerville Elks. Tonight's kicks off high school football for the Thunderhawks and the second matchup for the GMC. The first obviously being Princeton versus Moeller in Paycor.
And that was a crazy game, Ethan. I mean, Princeton hadn't beaten Moeller in over 30 years, and they just proved that they're one of the top teams in the state. They're ready to play. It's up to East to make their name here in the GMC tonight against Centerville, a team that has projections to be one of the better teams. But I think East has the capability to play to a high level as well.
Lakota East playing Centerville at Centerville last year had a very dominant performance, winning 35-20 in their last meeting. Starting off will be the Lakota East defense. Your starting defense, starting with the D-line. We have Nana Before and Toda Fofi on the D-line. Zeke Taylor and Cody Doyle on edge. And Dalton Cheney, Travion Bailey at the linebacker positions. Cornerbacks will be Matthew Bolick, Chris Leverett, Braxton Thurman, and Simeon Ray. Marco Pastor and Beckett Bush hold up the rear at safety.
And Travion Bailey played for Hamilton last year. Boy, was he impressive. 96 tackles and 5.5 sacks. I mean, 5.5 sacks in 11 games as a linebacker. This kid is special, and I'm really happy that he is here on the Lakota East team.
Just a very impressive defensive core we have here. Now, Centerville's offensive line, I will take a quote from Dalton Cheney, the junior linebacker. They are very sorry. They are not a large O-line by any means, as Fitzstevens' kick is fielded by Centerville, bringing it out, and it gets down at the 15.
Lakota East already starts off aggressive from the first kick. There was a game plan, and it was swarm. I mean, there was at least 8 guys there for the tackle, and they got him down close to the 20. I would say that's a very successful start to this game.
I agree. I mean, this is a very hot start. It's pinning the Elks very far back, exactly where they don't want to be. This will be a fun game to watch.
Starting quarterback for Centerville is the junior Bronson Wang. He is taking over as the varsity starter for the first time in his career. Interested to see what he does in this game.
Wang lined up in the shotgun position. Defense making moves out in the back.
The play clock not running. They were waiting for the referees. Now it's ready.
Carter Jones coming in at DB, the senior wide receiver, one of the many players on this team that will be playing both ways all of this season.
Quite possibly a bit of a trick attempt to get them to expect something different.
That's entirely possible. I mean, we're just trying to see. As the ball comes out, bad snap, pushes back Centerville even farther. They're back to their own 10-yard line, and it is only the second play. Now, second, and looking up for an update here where I believe it'll be
18. Second and 18. I mean, I think they're just happy that they got the ball back there. That ball went right out of the quarterback's hands. East could have easily jumped on it. They're lucky to still have this ball.
Pastor takes a snap, passes it out, and the play is blown dead. There is a flag on the field.
It looks like it'll be an offsides play. 5-yard penalty, so it's now 2nd and 13 for Centerville. So they get a little bit of yards back on this second down attempt.
I mean, at this point, you're going to want to try and get anything you can get, even in a state like this. Pastor takes a snap, rolling out to the right, escapes Cheney, and is tackled out of bounds by Bailey. Like I said, Travion Bailey making moves early on.
now be 3rd and about 8. Big 3rd down play here. If the defense is able to hold up, they've got Centerville backed way up, which will put them in a favorable position for the potential punt.
Definitely. I mean, we're trying to just see now. Bailey takes the snap, running up the middle, runs into a defense, and gets blasted, knocked over, and tackled again by Travion Bailey. It is 4th down.
Travion Bailey swooped in there, stumbled him up. Dalton Cheney with the final takedown. And what a great defensive stand from the Thunderhawks here in this first drive. As now the Centerville Elks will have to turn to Raj Mitra, their junior punter.
Lined up to return the punt is Braxton Thurman, the senior. Playing multiple positions again this year. He will be playing cornerback, wide receiver, and as we see now, he will be returning the kicks. Calls for the fair catch, and it is down at the 44.
So here we go. Time to see this offense. Obviously missing Ryder Hooks, who graduated last year. He was a big part of this offense, but I think with enough fight and enough firepower, they can take over just fine. Niall Knutson was the GMC passing yards leader last season through 22 touchdowns. Did have 10 interceptions, but he was only a sophomore then. He is a junior now. And with this experience under his belt, I'm interested to see what he's able to do this year in a likely more pass-heavy offense.
I agree. This will definitely be a very pass-heavy team. We have out on the field now wide receivers. Carter Jones will be out on the far side. Knutson alone in the backfield right now. Takes the snap. Short pass out to Jones, stumbles, and he gets tackled for a gain of 4.
Not a bad start there at all. I'm just getting yards on the first play, and Carter Jones, he was a big playmaker in that last year. But now he is wide receiver 1, as for last year he was wide receiver 3. So definitely going to be interesting to see him on the outside versus the slot.
Definitely another new face, or newer face here, is number 11, Jaden Williams, junior wide receiver, who we will be seeing out far right. Motioned is Braxton Thurman. Or no, sorry, Braxton Thurman subbed out for, that is Braden Taylor, sophomore. Knutson in the backfield with Braden Auguste, right. Knutson passes, caught by Jones, up the sideline, and it's 1st down.
And that's the Carter Jones that we saw last year. That hustle, that grit, made an easy wide open catch on the slant route and just took off until he was tackled out of bounds. They couldn't even get him down while he was in bounds. That's the fight he has.
Carter Jones last season had 63 receptions, for 499 yards and 5 touchdowns. We know he's going to be chasing 500 and chasing even bigger numbers now. I think with Ryder Hooks gone, he might just do it. Knutson passes out to Jones again and gets tackled for a gain of 4.
Notice back in the backfield was senior Dante Sams at running back. We haven't seen much of him until recently, so I'm intrigued to see what he's able to do. Especially in his small stature, he might just sneak past all of the defenders.
Definitely. We definitely don't have very big, stocky running backs here. I mean, our biggest is Braden Auguste, and he's only 5'10", 182. Braxton Thurman is only, who might be getting some reps at running back, is only 5'5", 150. Knutson under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Oh, and it's a fumble. Picked up by Centerville.
And that is not what you wanted, handing it off to Dante Sams there. They were trying to get him some reps early season, but he coughs it up right as he's about to go down to the ground.
Definitely not what you want to see, but that was a fumble recovery for the senior DB, Zaire Alston.
Well, now East has to trot their defense back out there the second time in just 4 minutes. Definitely not what they wanted, especially with that strong start from Thurman and Carter Jones.
Definitely. Right now, it's just a game of trying to play a good protective defense and make sure you hold them to a small running game. This Centerville team has a big, heavy focus on running the ball as they hand it off now. Goes up the middle and finds nobody to stop him, eventually taken down by Beckett Bush.
And Beckett, I mean, he was kind of the last line of defense there. He just gave him a shove. Otherwise, he probably would have just been able to make his way all the way to the end zone. That is not what you want. He found a hole, and he ran right through it. The D-line needs to be stronger in that sense, and the secondary needs to be there if they get through.
Sometimes that's all you can really do when you're just, as it's a handoff again. Never mind. Wang takes it himself, gets just a yard or so, as it is now 2nd and 10 on the 38-yard line. Starting in at running back for the Elks is currently, that would be number 37, trying to find him on our sheets right now.
Number 37 is not even on their roster. To be completely honest, I don't know who it is.
Screen pass, and it is dropped. It is picked up.
It's incomplete.
And incomplete.
You got to play it till that whistle blows, and it's great awareness there, but he didn't even have any sort of hold on it. It just bounced right off his hands. So the screen pass fails, and it's now 3rd and 10. Or 3rd and 9, sorry.
That was an attempted pass to Isaiah Thompson, senior wide receiver. It is now 3rd and 9. Wang takes the snap, dropping back under pressure. It gets taken down. Tota Bofi with the sack. Sorry, no, that is Caden Hill. Gets to Wang.
A great play there. You saw how that O-line just completely collapsed. And there were 3 men back there. Of course, number 12 brings them down in the end. And now they have to run Raj back out to punt for the 2nd time already in this game. Takes a while for it.
I was going to say, very long stance there as the punt goes out of bounds. Good defense there by Lakota East. Even in their own side of the field, they did a good job of just keeping Centerville away from the end zone, and just that aggressive defensive rush that we saw from last year getting even stronger now.
So the ball will be put on the Lakota East 13-yard line. Excuse me, the 12-yard line.
I'd like to note out here the crew protecting Niall Knutson is Jack Snyder, a left tackle, 6'4", 240. Aiden All, left guard, 6'2", 225. Brandon Lauber, 6 foot, 264 at center. Braden Pfeffer, get back to that in a second, as the screen passes out to Jones, and he goes for about a yard or 2 down at the 16. But to continue is the sophomore that I've heard just from recently is Graham Webster, the right tackle, 6'5", 260. Although GMC Sports has him listed at 5'9", 137. I'm looking out on the field. That guy is not 5'9", nor is he 137.
I sure would hope that JT Kitna would not put a kid of that size in the line of fire.
Knutson drops back under some pressure. It's a flopped ball, and it comes out a little wonky. Not much he could do there. The pressure and attempted quarterback hit was number 50, Jake Sammons, the junior.
If we had to talk about one thing that Niall really did struggle with last season, it was pocket presence and awareness. There, I don't even know if he felt the guy coming up on him or if he just thought he had more time. But either way, didn't end up as any sort of turnover. He gets another opportunity here.
It is currently 3rd and 5. Carter Jones motions out to the right. Knutson drops back, finding someone. He runs straight through and gets taken down for no gain. It'll be 4th and 5. The tackle by number 2, Jay Holbert.
And Niall, I think he was a little paranoid from that last one because this time he didn't let himself have any time. He still had quite a bit of time from that offensive line, but he got nervous. He ran up the middle right into some defenders, and now we're here at 4th and down for A.J. Fitzstevens to punt away.
A.J. Fitzstevens actually was simply just the place kicker last year. Tyler Gruber was the starting punter. Obviously, he graduated. A.J. Fitzstevens will be the primary kicker punter. We might see Bailey Bacher get some more attempts at kicking this game or maybe later on this season.
Her official GMC classification is as a place kicker, but I definitely could see her as a soccer player taking some longer kick attempts, maybe from around the 30-yard line. Centerville did just take a quick timeout there.
We'll stay with you here. Their teams are trotting back out on the field. Chris Leverett is in at wide receiver currently. Like I said many times before, we have everybody playing everywhere.
They got to be ready for that kick returner back there. Number 18, Josh Becker for Centerville.
Punt is short but long, gets to about the 50. Trying to figure out if any of the the ball is out, and it's recovered by Lakota East. What a player tried to dive on it and he missed. Picked up by Lakota East, and they have the ball at the Centerville 45.
What a fantastic play by this Lakota East special teams. You have to be aware of where that ball is. Centerville took way too long to pick it up, and when the guy finally went down to get it, it slipped right through his hands. Lakota East, a fantastic opportunity, and he was able to take over, and Lakota East now has new life in Centerville territory.
Just a phenomenal play, great awareness there. Just seeing right at the second that Centerville player got the ball, getting a big hit, sending that ball out, exactly what you want to do. Just a perfect play there on special teams.
East a little slow to get out onto the field, but they're going now. And it looks like Drew Daly is in at quarterback as Niall Knutson is down getting checked on the bench. It looked like earlier when he walked off the field something about his nose.
Drew Daly gets hit hard as the ball is out to Jaden Williams for no gain.
Or about a gain of 2, it looks like. But yeah, that was fiery from Centerville. I mean, what can you do about that? He had about no reaction time. It's a miracle he got a completion and even a yard on that play.
I'm more or less impressed that the sophomore quarterback got up after a hit like that. I mean, definitely not the biggest guy. Drew Daly last year did have a lot of hype, but he is a running style quarterback. As he drops back now, launches it out, and it's
going to be close there. Probably about a yard or 2 short. No.
It looks like they're going to call it short. It is going to be 3rd and about 2 more yards. That was the connection to Braxton Thurman.
Knutson, yeah, still getting checked out there, down there on the bench. You don't want to see this, especially in the first game, a guy getting injured, and hopefully he can get back out there. But, I mean, if Drew Daly can stay strong, that's all that matters.
Looks like they're maybe pouring out some Tylenol or something for him. As Carter Jones has it, taking it up. Touchdown! Carter Jones!
And there it is, that Lakota East signature slant pass off to the side. They have been so good at finding guys open who can just take it a long distance, and Carter Jones just did it right there for a Lakota East touchdown, and those are the first points on the board.
What a play. Just a short pass, like you said, the slant pass to Carter Jones, something they know all too well, and it still works fantastically.
Fitzstevens going out for the kick. His holder is number 13. Let me check.
That's Drew Daly.
Drew Daly. Niall Knutson is standing.
They are pouring some maybe water, something in his helmet. I'm thinking he's going to be okay, just a little bit shaken up from the action. As the extra point by Fitzstevens is good, your Thunderhawks will go up 7-0. 3:57 left in the first quarter. Thunderhawks up a touchdown, and defense playing out of their minds.
I mean, yeah, that's just been the story so far. I mean, Carter Jones, that was a great touchdown there, but you have to give credit to this defense and these special teams for what they've done so far to get us in this situation. And once again, A.J. Fitzstevens goes out there. He's now done all three. Kicked for points, kicked off, and punted.
Now part of the special teams as well, I see number 39, C.J. Bell, the freshman running back. I believe that is yes, freshman running back. He plays and starts on JV.
I mean, getting some varsity reps on special teams, it's a good way to get kind of adapted to the situations that you're going to deal with. It's definitely not an easy position in special teams. It's a whole nother world, honestly.
Definitely not. And as someone who's seen a lot of the freshman JV game, or the JV freshman game that was this past Wednesday, we have a very set-to-go running back room. C.J. Bell and Braden Brown, two absolute beasts at the position, both freshmen who will take command of this. Fitzstevens' kick out to about the 20. Returner's got blocking room and is taken down at about the 28-yard line as the Centerville offense trots back out on the field.
So for Bronson Wayne, his first two varsity drives, still looking for his first down. And I mean, this Lakota East defense just showing a lot of grit right now and a lot of pressure. You can tell they're excited to be back out on the field. And we're looking to see them continue that.
Definitely. Well, I'm very excited to see this East defense again. It was just it's just great fun to watch them as the handoff up the middle gets stuffed for only about a yard or two.
What a great play there. I noticed in the backfield, you have someone I haven't seen out on the field yet. It wasn't Beckett Bush nor Marco Pastor. I'm trying to get a good read for his number right now.
That is number 13, I believe.
Number 13, oh goodness. Now we've scrambled up all our papers, Ethan.
I don't even...
Hold on, number 13, here we go.
That's Drew Daly.
That's Drew Daly.
Like we have forgotten him twice now.
Goodness, we need to lock in. We need to really focus up. Drew Daly, number 13, he's been fantastic so far.
Quarterback and safety, we should know this by now. Screen pass gets blown up and stopped for no gain. Beckett Bush got in there as well as Chris Leverett. What? This is just...
Well, look, Lakota East, they're sending a message here on defense, right? They were a little shaky last year, especially coming into the playoffs. Led up 47 to Oak Hills and then 42 to St. Xavier. But they have made a statement here now. They are not playing around. 3 stops without even allowing a first down.
Definitely, and this secondary, too, has just improved so much. Last year, there were some speculations on how they would play, but now it's just been a short punt bounces out of bounds. Lakota East will be set up at their own 45-yard line.
And I mean, we definitely talked about it. Last year was definitely a transition year for this Lakota East defense. A lot of starting sophomores. Now that they have the experience under their belt, they are able to go out there and dominate, just as we have seen so far. And I mean, there's still some outstanding seniors as well, just making such a well-rounded group.
I agree. Some notable names, I mean, Dalton Cheney, Cody Doyle, and Zeke Taylor, just to name a few. It's going to be a good year as Niall Knutson is back out on the field Glad to see he is okay. Takes the snap. Pass out to Braden. It is wide open. Touchdown.
What an insane pass from Niall. That is something we noted about him last year. That deep ball was just spectacular, and they left Braden Taylor wide open there for the catch. My goodness, Niall, his first play back in already gets a touchdown. So now Drew Daly and Niall Knutson both proving themselves as a strong QB duo for this team.
Braden Taylor going into this matchup. Me and Liam were up here, number 82, who's this? And now we see him go all the way unnoticed for a touchdown. He's got some speed. I am very impressed with this young man out here.
Flag flies.
Fitzstevens' kick is up and good, but as Liam said, there is a flag here.
If it's against East, it'll back him up. Oh, making some noise.
Lakota East parents are not exactly very happy with this on the field.
All right, looks like they're going to back him up. Or no. They had too many people on the field is what I think I'm hearing.
I think so. I did see one extra big man trotting out there last second. I think they might have had a miscount.
So now, thanks to that Centerville mistake, they're going to go for the two-point attempt here, Lakota East.
Lined up just on the very close 2 or 3 yard line.
And whistle blows, flag flies again. My goodness.
On the attempted jet sweep fake there.
And it's a false start. That will bring back out the kicking team.
As AJ Fitzstevens and the field goal team comes back out.
Well, it was a cool idea for a second, but now that we've exchanged penalties, we're right back to where we were. Let's try it again with Fitzstevens for 1 point this time.
And you know what? That's A-okay. I mean, Fitzstevens now getting ready to take the kick. Now Knutson holding. Kick is up and good.
East now with a 2-touchdown lead. Can get a little bit comfortable, but remember, this is only the first quarter, so you still want to keep it as strong as you can. I mean, I don't think this defense is ready to let up just yet.
I don't think so either. I mean, East not giving Centerville any hope. And it's only 10 minutes into the game, 2 minutes left here in the first quarter as the East defense gets ready to go back out. Or, sorry, this is a kick team. I don't know why I said defense.
Well, to be fair, the defense is getting ready to go out.
Defense is getting ready to go out.
Just after this kick.
Yep. I think Chris Leverett got a little bit of a calf strain or something there. Had to get stretched out a little bit. He's okay. We're all good.
Quick shout out to our man Kassam down on the field holding down the fort. We're using his footage right now. I mean, he's the man in the line of danger. If anyone starts coming a little too fast on, he has to save himself and that camera. So we want to give a big shout out to him.
I agree. Shout out Kassam and everybody else here on this crew. Fitzstevens' kick goes deep, and it will go out of the back of the end zone. So therefore, Centerville will start on their own 20 with the touchback.
I guess, sorry, the 25. I told Ethan the wrong number, guys.
I think it is the 20. That's what it says out over there on our scoreboard.
Goodness, the chain gain is getting me all tripped up now.
Okay, they're probably tripped up in their own minds too.
Oh wait, but the NFL's the 30 now. It's okay. We all make those mistakes every now and again. Lining back up, Bronson Wang. I mean, just looking for something here. Anything. I mean, maybe just a first down to start. I think that's his main goal right now. I don't know if he even knows what hit him so far.
Literally and figuratively, this defensive pass rush has just been unwilling. As it's a deep ball caught up the sideline, chased down and tackled by Chris Leverett. That was Sam Keeley as he gets himself all the way up to the East 30.
Well, there's what they were looking for. That's an explosive play there. Leverett and Daly able to get him out of bounds. But now they are finally in East territory on their own accord. Maybe they can get something going here, try to salvage their way back into this game.
Definitely, this is a good big play as the ball is handed off. Or no, sorry, actually kept by Wang, and he gets just about 2 or 3 yards off of it.
Yeah, that was definitely a trick there. I mean, a couple of our players definitely fell for it on their RB handoff, but Bronson Wayne was the one that ended up carrying it. So now it's 2nd and 7. And Centerville definitely having some motion now. It's important for East defense to not get too relaxed. It's easy to start feeling a little comfortable with a 2-touchdown lead, but
Wang hands it up the middle, only gets about 3 or 4 yards. It is now going to be 3rd and 4, or it's even closer, I believe.
Beckett Bush out there, he's just a bottle rocket. My goodness, he came flying in to get the running back down on the ground. Whistle blown.
Appears they're going to go and re-spot the ball here.
There's some sort of referee conversation. I'm not entirely sure what is going on here.
Referee maybe looked a little mad that the center scooted the ball up a little bit.
They are resetting the game clock to 58 seconds, not 47. That is what the issue was. And now they're running it.
Wang now runs it up the middle again, gets the first down for a gain of 5. Gets wrapped up as they move the chains at the 25.
Well, there you go, Centerville fans. They have the motion. Now that big explosive play gave them that energy, that motivation, and East's defense is just looking a little lost out there. They're keeping short running gains, but it's still adding up for first downs.
As Wang has another QB read, makes a man miss and is dragged down by Bailey.
Travion Bailey, there's another tackle there, but I mean, he just had a lane again. That's the second time now that East has just let a man get right through the line. And now they're in first and goal position. This is where you have to tighten up. But last year, this defense was great when pushed back up against their end zone. Would not be surprised to see a good play here. Looks like they're going to let the first quarter run out. East comfortable, but still keeping cautious at 14-0, the end of the first quarter. We will be back.
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field, the court, and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers, and some serious Thunderhawk pride. Let's dive in.
First up, our football team is heading into the playoffs tonight. Let's keep packing the stands and cheering them on as they continue their postseason run.
And talk about making history. Ryder Hook set another new school record for the single season rushing yards. That's one for the books. Congratulations, Ryder.
And over in cross country, our runners crushed it all season. Riley Meyer from the boys' side and the girls' team are now headed to state.
We welcome you back to the first half of action as Marco Wang gets stuffed up the middle there. Sorry, that was Bronson Wang. I don't know why I said Marco.
So there you go. East already a great stuff for no gain to start the quarter. And East, You know, they just have to hold firm here, try to force a field goal or a turnover. Even just one touchdown can be momentum changing, even with East still in the lead.
Wang takes the snap now, running it again as the play is blown dead.
It is a false start, so that'll back them up to second and goal from the 11-yard line.
Something you want to see here is a play like, or a call like that, pushing them back even farther, can shift a little bit of momentum here and make it even harder for this Centerville team to make a push for the end zone.
Bronson Wayne, outside of some run plays, he only has had that one big explosive pass, and we knew that he was a big runner in this game.
As he runs now, and it is a touchdown! Centerville Elks get on the board. Bronson Wang running it in for a touchdown.
Well, as I just mentioned, big running quarterback there. And, well, now we're back where we were. It's only a 7-point game if they make this extra point. How will East respond?
I'm not sure. We just need to be able, in a game like this where you are playing and your opponent takes so long to try and get, as that extra point is good, trying to go and get a big, long drive for a touchdown, you just have to be able to make these quick, short drives work, as East has been doing, just to be able to go and intimidate your opponent, as they have been doing.
East there. I mean, that was definitely their weakest defensive drive so far. But hopefully the offense can keep up their previous momentum, keep the score growing.
I agree.
Centerville, I mean, they've definitely found a rhythm. They feel a lot more comfortable with those outside runs. East just doesn't seem as prepared or as, what's the word I'm looking for, Ethan? Like, aware. Feel more aware for the run on the outside. They've been great at stuffing inside runs, but
I think it's just kind of they're preparing for a handoff and it isn't coming. This is giving me big flashbacks to the Mason game last year. Mason quarterback, do not remember his name, ran for 150 to 200 yards that game, and the East defense just couldn't do anything about it.
So yeah, definitely look out for those QB draws or those outside run plays as we're moving forward. And yeah, definitely because they've been playing so much pass protection so far, they aren't quite ready. And they give up short gains that end up costing.
As the kick is brought back in by Thurman, looking for a gap, and he gets it! Braxton Thurman has to beat the kicker, and he does! Gets out the sideline and does a flip there. Gets all the way up to the Lakota East 30.
And that's the firepower of Braxton Thurman, small but mighty. He has that speed and that agility to get past all of those defenders, only the last man to beat, and he just kind of pushed him out of bounds. And a huge gain for Lakota East. Definitely a morale and momentum boost.
As I said, I mean, it's all about momentum and all about showing your opponent who's boss, and a big kick return like that is exactly how you do it.
East will be starting on the Centerville 33. Goodness gracious. And Niall ready with Braden Auguste in the backfield as running back, getting his first rep of the season. He was running back to Ryder Hooks last season, but now the junior is getting a chance to shine.
Braden Auguste was the planned to be starter as Lakota East takes a timeout. We'll be right back.
we're back here. Niall drops back to pass. Has some men open downfield, but he decides to run it himself. Gonna get about 4 on the play. And Ethan Lennon's back.
Had to unbutton my Hawaiian shirt. It's a bit toasty up here in the press box. Sun in my eyes, but still trying to give the best I can, even in this heat.
My goodness, is it hot. Yeah, the sun's just beating down right on us, and there's no great air conditioning system in here, so we're just kind of having to thug out the elements.
Yep. And even though I have sunglasses, I am not wearing them. It kind of is easier to see numbers without. As Knutson takes the snap, hands off to Auguste up on the left, makes a man miss and gets first down. Braden Auguste's first run will be...
Well, the chain gang thought it was 3rd down, but it was a first down, as Ethan correctly predicted.
As we said, the chain gang just kind of getting back in their groove, and that is A-okay.
It's been about a year, man. I mean, got to get back in the flow of things.
Knutson moves under center now. Takes the snap, drops back. Short pass to Braxton Thurman, makes a man miss but stumbles. He's got a wide open touchdown! Braxton Thurman off the screen pass, stumbled with the ball, and I believe they will go and throw a flag for unnecessary celebration. Fun police are here again.
It's just, yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about high school football. You kind of have to be completely expressionless outside of a little bit of a fist pump or some yelling. You can't do anything too crazy. So that is going to back up the extra point attempt if it is that.
Couldn't exactly hear, but I think they might have been matching fouls. I mean, they're still at the same spot here.
Oh well. Fitzstevens to kick.
Now Knutson holding. Fitzstevens' kick is blocked.
Ouch. Just the Centerville special teams, a great move there. He's going to keep it at 20 instead of 21. Oh well. That's what happens was what happens. And you got to just put that in the back of your mind and keep moving.
Even then, I mean, after a touchdown like that, miss an extra kick, it's okay. You move on, you keep going, get your defense ready to go play some hard cut football.
Especially for this East team. I mean, they've had a couple of really quick touchdowns. Your defense needs to come in big now because they've just been scoring so quickly. Centerville's gotten plenty of opportunity to respond. So if you're moving this quickly, defense has to be on point.
It's definitely a situation where when the offense is playing as well as they are, your defense isn't really getting a whole lot of time to rest. You can't be pushing them too hard. So you either throw around your secondaries and start moving people around, or you just play your starting guys and hope they don't get too tired or overwhelmed by the game.
Fitzstevens has had a couple of great kickoffs so far. So it's going to be important for another great one right here.
As we said, it is hot. It is a nice toasty 79. Sun does not help. As the kickoff gets to about the 35, makes a man miss, and he's brought down at the 37. That was Josh Walker who got that ball.
Well, the kick had the elevation, but it really just did not have the power that it needed. It only got to about the 35-yard line before getting picked up and carried a little farther. It's gonna weigh on you, those extra ones, but I mean, this heat, it makes it harder to do a lot of things, especially when you've been kicking as much as Fitzstevens has so far.
Definitely. In this kind of weather, every little detail just becomes harder to manage. You are playing with sweaty hands. These quarterbacks seeing things a little bit differently. I mean, at least I'm hoping they're okay, not seeing things woozy. As Wang takes it again and is absolutely dropped.
Well, we mentioned it earlier, right? They're going to have to start looking for those QB draws, and they were ready for it right there. However much time they had to look at the film on the sideline, it was enough, and they were able to read that one like a book.
Definitely, and as I said earlier, moving around secondaries, that was actually Cam Wells at D-tackle, another phenomenal talent here. He missed most of last season due to academic reasons, but he is back now as Wang is shorted again. Travion Bailey gets the stop as his helmet flies off.
You know, I already love Travion. He is fire. That energy is crazy. But the flag does fly. We'll see what it is.
Probably something to do with Travion's helmet coming off. I would not be surprised.
They might have just thrown it to stop the clock so everyone could get their helmet back on.
Not a bad idea.
But 3rd and 9.
Wang drops back to pass. Gets a ball out, and it is stopped short again. It'll be 4th down.
Well, this defense, they took their lesson from that last drive, and they brought it, only allowing 1 total yard of gain on this drive. They are making Centerville feel it. And here comes their punter again. I bet he's a little sick of it. He's like, come on, guys.
I would be too. Punting this many times, even if the second quarter, goodness gracious. Braxton Thurman back again to return the punt. Punt is good. Gets to about the 20 and is picked up by Centerville. Your Thunderhawks will be started about their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great punt there. I mean, it had a lot of zip to it. And I mean, Thurman just didn't want to play it there. Centerville just puts us down right around, yeah, as Ethan said, it looks like the 25 is the official spotting. But now we get to see more Niall Knutson and this electric East offense, see if they can add to their lead even more.
I mean, as Liam I and many others have said and predicted, this is going to be a very pass-heavy team, and we have already seen that in full force.
All 3 touchdowns were passing.
Touchdowns were passing. Very harsh contrast from the game plan we saw last year. As it's handed off to Braden Auguste, he gets up the sideline and gets a big gain for 1st down and more. A 15-plus yard run for Auguste.
What a great run there. I mean, I was just about to mention how East definitely is missing Ryder Hooks in that run game, but I think Auguste knows what kind of shoes he has to fill and is ready to fill that challenge.
I agree. It is definitely a big spot to fill, but he is doing just fine. Looking now again at the sideline here, number 70, Graham Webster, the O-lineman. This guy is freaking huge. I don't
know. He looks 5'9", 100-something pounds to me.
He definitely looks 5'9" to me. It's actually a 20-yard run by Braden Auguste. Ball is now on the 45.
After that tackle for a loss, it was a screen pass there to Carter Jones. Just did not go well. They read it very well, and Carter had nowhere to go. And then we'll back him up a yard.
Passes again to Carter Jones, who tries to find something.
Might get about
really,
2.
Yeah, maybe, but these screen passes aren't really working so far.
I think, why not throw it downfield again? We've seen it work for Niall so far this game.
I agree. You always just got to think Carter Jones down there somewhere, and sometimes, man, Braden, what is it?
Braden Taylor?
Braden Taylor, yes. Braden Taylor down there too. Knutson drops back, a big deep pass, and it is dropped by Landon Skoog. First target of the game, and he loses it. That would have been wide open.
And that was a great pass from Niall, especially under the pressure he was facing. He started going down, actually, as he made the pass, as he was getting tackled by one of the Centerville defenders. But Skoog, unfortunately, just slips off the hands. And, I mean, those are the early season mistakes that are going to happen. But it cannot happen more than it has just now. It's got to be a one-and-done kind of thing.
And that's A-OK. Shout out Landon Skoog. He's in my CCP comp class. So
Oh, a blocked punt.
Centerville looks to go for it, and they get it. And that'll be a touchdown for Centerville.
Fitzstevens' punt blocked.
And picked up by the senior linebacker, A.J. Taylor, and returned to the end zone for a touchdown. Definitely not what you want to see right after that unfortunate just slip up on offense there.
Well, for what it's worth, it will speed up the amount of time it takes to get the offense back out there, and they can maybe start fresh again. But, I mean, yeah, it's just that's costly, and that stings, especially as Fitzstevens. Now he's had a blocked extra point and a blocked punt.
As the extra point is up and good, bringing Centerville to 14.
Well, now it's that time. You got to realize where you are in relation to the score, and you got to reassess how you're going to attack this game. I think maybe it's time for a slow and methodical drive from the offense with a hopeful touchdown at the end, but I think we really just got to slow the game down a little bit.
Definitely, but even when we were trying to slow the game down, we saw that on that last offensive drive. Screen passes and short run plays didn't really end up doing much. As the student section attempted to do it, I didn't really see how it went, but
I don't know if that was the appropriate time for our cheerleaders to choose after a blocked punt touchdown. I just don't think the energy's there, unfortunately. Maybe try again fresh out of halftime, and we can see something.
Try it again when it's a little bit cooler out, and we are not all dying out here.
Yeah, this sun in the early season, it's brutal. I mean, most of my years here at Lakota East was spent down in that student section, and I mean, being packed up with hundreds of other kids, plus the sun beating down on you in high 70s, low 80s. It's not the most ideal.
Definitely not. So they get set for the kickoff here. Kick goes deep, and it is fielded again by Braxton Thurman. He gets stopped about the 38, 35, yeah. Or sorry, no, 25. Mistaken there.
I mean, yeah, as being backed up, it's not great, but if this offense can kind of put that last drive behind them, I know definitely the blocked punt is going to be a bit of a bummer, but the key to all sports, and especially football, is the quick ability to move on. And if they can't do that here, it's going to be a rough, slippery slope for them.
Excellent point. It's just that ability to recover that really matters in a game like this. Starting off your season, you want to be able to have poise and just be able to get through a tough moment like that blocked punt. Knutson passes out.
This time, Skoog gets one.
Gets about 4 or 5 on that. A little bit more, probably 7 or 8. Or no, that's a first down. I'm looking through a couple windows here.
Now, before we all start hating on Ethan, I just want to make it clear the perspective is a little wonky from our booth.
As the deep ball to Braxton Thurman just got a little bit too much mustard on it, could not reel it in.
That was the. I don't want to make this seem like I'm hating on JT Kitna, but that was the JT Kitna special. Just a slight overthrow on the deep ball. Kitna was a great QB, though. I want to make that very clear right now. But you just can't let that get too far out. I mean, especially that was a bit of a awkward throw, especially with him being double teamed.
This is a little off topic, but somehow, some way, Aiden Clark got on the field. Miss Meyering or any of the other athletic staff is watching this. Can you please go kick him off? He doesn't have any media credentials.
Whoa, easy, fella.
It's okay, I know him. Knutson takes the snap under some pressure, and he gets sacked. Brought down by
Chidubem Chukwu. Oh, goodness. I am so sorry.
Chidubem Chukwu, and
a couple other guys down there.
A couple other guys.
Yeah, I mean, Nile had no reaction time, and I hate to say it, but this is definitely Centerville starting to gain some momentum here. We have to regroup, and it has to be now. It looks like Centerville will call a timeout. We're going to step away for just a second.
Hey Lakota East!
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field to court and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of...
We're back here from Lakota East.
After the timeout,
Okay.
and
We're getting offsides.
one of the Elks jumped off sides there.
Actually, it looks like, well, the PA announcer said offsides. The referee said holding. It doesn't matter. It's a 5-yard penalty, and it's 3rd and 12, so a slightly more manageable situation there.
Still a lot of yards that this team is going to have to come up with. But if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Niall Knutson in this Lakota East offense.
This could be big here, a big indicator of this game if they can get this first down or not.
Knutson fakes the handoff. Pass out to the sideline, and it is caught by first down, Braxton Thurman.
He was right up against the sideline there. Some of the Centerville players didn't think he caught it. They were signaling for incomplete, but the side judge does agree it is first down, so that's a big play for Braxton Thurman and a great read by Niall.
Definitely, as it is another deep ball to Carter Jones, and just a little bit too much.
He definitely could have caught it. He had just enough of a reach for it, even under that heavy coverage. And it looks like one of the referees is saying personal foul on the flag on that play. Let's see what the call is. It's going to back Lakota East up, it looks like. All I see is the head tap.
Lakota East spotted back 10 yards, now on their own 40. Sorry, spotted back 5 yards.
Oh, I guess not. Centerville decides to decline the penalty, take the down instead of the yardage. So it'll be 2nd and 10 instead of 1st and 15 for the Hawks.
Knutson hands it off to Auguste, and he just doesn't get, he drops the ball there a little bit, but he gets out of bounds before anybody can pick it up.
So they actually lose a yard on that one, and now it's looking a little dangerous. This East offense cannot afford to slow down right now, especially with where Centerville is at momentum-wise. It's going to need to be another big 3rd and long from Niall and the offense.
Niall now backed up in shotgun. Auguste to his left. Motions Thurman takes the snap. Knutson looking for his man. Deep ball down to Carter Jones, and it is caught! First down. Oh,
Hold on now, hold on.
will they say he's down?
They,
If it's a first, it'll be down at the 10, but they are saying
the referees are going to discuss, yeah. I mean, if he caught that, that's amazing, but that ball did pop out at the end, which can leave some doubt. It's going to be a
they're
first
gonna call
down.
it a first down.
Fantastic job from Carter Jones. It doesn't matter if the ball comes out once he's down, as long as he had possession once he hit the ground and was touched by a defender, which he did. It's a first down, so that's an electric play and another great deep ball from Niall. And Carter Jones, like I said, under coverage, he can make those catches, and he just did right there.
In the moments it counts, this East offense is always able to go and make something big out of it.
It's those third and longs, man. I don't know what it is about that mentality, but they're able to get it done.
Knutson now under center. Auguste in the backfield. He hands it off. Gets some adversion, but makes his way going forward and gets a good gain there. It'll be 5 yards. Be 2nd and 5. Now, Lakota East is able to get a first down without scoring the touchdown, but they want that touchdown as they hand it off to Auguste again. Looking to see if he got, they're saying it is not a touchdown, but they did get the first down, I believe. It'll be 1st and goal.
With inches, I would say.
1st and inches. Kyle Knutson can do something cheesy, take it himself, or he, oh, and he does.
I don't know if he got
I
it.
think he got that.
Let's see
Really
the call.
go anywhere.
It looks like he just kind of joined a pile there. So 2nd and inches likely is what we're looking at here.
Yep, there it is, 2nd and inches. Definitely was not the great game plan as Cody Doyle comes out in.
Magato will run off. Potentially they're going to, I would say maybe try that run again, this time with someone pushing him forward instead of just straight up running it in.
Maybe not. Knutson is back in the shotgun, so he is not. I'm thinking short handoff here, or we have Braxton Thurman one-on-one. As Braden Auguste gets the touchdown.
Well, there it is. Maybe one down longer than we would have liked, but who cares? They get it done. And Braden Auguste gets his first touchdown of the season, hopefully the first of many, as East's new running back.
Braden Auguste definitely doesn't have everything Ryder Hooks has, but I am watching him play. He is still a very strong running back. Very, very well-rounded player. He is going to do great things this season and next season as the starter, as the extra point is good by Fitzstevens. There is a flag down. I think somebody hit Fitzstevens a little bit late there, or just in general.
We'll wait to see what's going on. Some person in the student section doing fake push-ups over there.
Yeah, those are.
They got the arm movement. They don't got the leg movement. I don't know, guys.
I believe that is Gianna Perry. I could be wrong.
Come on, Gianna. You play soccer. You got this. You got this. I know you got this.
That might be blame of the people holding the table. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, she started shaking by the end. I mean, it's probably not easy to even sit in that position on a table supported by 30 or something hands.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. Kudos to her still.
Shout out our student section. They've been bringing the energy tonight.
Definitely, we got a packed house over there.
You
I'm
know,
very glad to see it opening night of Friday Night Lights for the Thunderhawks.
You know, I do want to say something to Cincy Friday Night Lights, making that top 40 student section ranking. And I saw a lot of student sections that I have thought, in my experience, were a lot weaker compared to ours, ranked above ours. They also ranked a lot of teams higher than East that really should not have been here, that Centerville team being one of them. And I'm not saying they're a bad team. They're a great team. But stop underestimating the Hawks. This is Lakota East, and we are here, and we're ready to win.
I agree as that kick goes out into the end zone.
And I mean, maybe it just takes time to catch on to this changing culture. This is not the Lakota East of years past. Ever since Kitna came in, everything around this school, energy-wise, school spirit-wise, has just changed so significantly.
It's definitely a lot easier to be proud of your school and proud of your football team when they're playing like this. Coach Kitna has done wonderful things for this program ever since that first season with a little bit of a stutter. And after that, it was smooth sailing. This team has been in a great place. Not perfect, but a lot better than what we saw.
And I mean, I think it just gets better every season. I mean, that first season was rough, but they had to get used to that change with Kitna as the new head coach. And I mean, they turned it around so magnificently and so drastically. It's like something clicked overnight.
Screen pass out to the back. He doesn't get it all the way. As that looks to be a touchdown. Oh my goodness. The failed screen pass is picked up for a touchdown.
Absolutely unbelievable there. I thought it was an incompletion, but the referee just wouldn't blow it dead, and the ball just kept rolling backwards, and East picks it up.
Eventually, that was Marco Pastor, the safety, getting that ball in the end zone. What a play. Nana before and the East defense are hyped down on the sideline as A.J. Fitzstevens comes out to kick the extra point.
My goodness, Nana was so excited and running circles that he forgot he had to be out there for the kickoff, and there he goes. Oh, Nana before. I mean, he's a beast out on that D-line.
As that extra point is up and good, A.J. almost kicked it into one of the tubas. That would have been an interesting sight to see.
Well, East has definitely found their rhythm. Everything that Centerville was building, East just took it right back, and with so much more pride.
I would like to note, as I said at the start of this game, the last time these two teams met, it was 35-20 Lakota East. We are now seeing 34-14 with 3 minutes in the first half.
I think it shows where this team is at in comparison to last year. Maybe both of these teams, there's just so much more to play for, it feels like, for Lakota East. They know who they're playing against. They know what conference they're in. But they just keep fighting, and they make these big plays. In Centerville, I mean, their heads are spinning. What do they even do now? After so many errors, I mean, they've gotten some great special teams plays, but outside of that, it's been pretty much an uphill battle.
I agree. I mean, it's just been, this game has shown just how much more well-rounded Lakota East is as Fitzstevens' kick goes into the end zone again.
I mean, we're getting to that point now where people are wanting to come here for Coach Kitna and to play as a part of his team.
I mean, even to note, Travion Bailey, one of the biggest examples, coming from Hamilton, being one of their best defensive players, came here to play for Coach Kit and to play for this phenomenal program. All of the defense getting hype, still on a high after that huge play.
I mean, at this score, right, you're up so comfortably that it's easy to kind of simmer down a little bit, but no, this team is so united in their excitement.
As Wang takes the hand, or keeps the ball himself again, brought down as a combination of Dalton Cheney and others.
He kind of just got stuffed, to be completely honest. There was a couple guys in that pocket.
That's honestly exactly what we want to see, them starting to shut down what Centerville has been doing so repetitively. You can only be a one-trick pony for so long without things going to nothing.
Ethan Lennon on the thin ice there.
Wang tries to run it again and gets farther this time. Gets himself, as Wang is wincing, we are going to cut away.
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field, the court, and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers, and some serious Thunderhawk pride. Let's dive in.
First up, our football team is heading into the playoffs tonight. Let's keep packing the stands and cheering them on as they continue their postseason run.
And talk about making history. Riderhooks set another new school record for the single season rushing yards. That's one for the books. Congratulations, Ryder.
And over in cross country, our runners crush it all season. Riley Meyer from the boys' side and the girls' team are now headed to state. Good luck, the whole school's behind you.
And let's not forget about our girls volleyball team who battled all the way to become district runner-ups. Way to fight hard and finish strong.
From soccer and golf to tennis and cheer, our fall athletes gave it everything they had, and it showed.
We also want to give a huge shout out to all of our athletes who made all GMC teams this season.
These players stood out in soccer, cross country, golf, and tennis, showing
Bronson Wang limped off with some assistance. Seems a bit trouble in the leg there. His replacement will be the sophomore quarterback, Alex Keeley, running the same kind of plan, and he just gets absolutely body slammed by Travion Bailey. That's kind of a welcome to the game moment for him.
Even with the backup, this East defense isn't letting off, and we just hope that Bronson Wayne ends up okay. I mean, it really did not look pretty. He was very tenderly putting pressure on that left leg, it looked like. We wish him all the best. Alex Keeley, yeah, just a sophomore. I mean, I don't know how much experience he really has in the varsity level. I mean, it's just a whole different playing field.
He takes the pass out, and that is picked off. Carter Jones gets it, taking it up the sideline. Sorry, no, that is not Carter Jones. That is Simeon Ray, the senior corner, making a big play. Keeley's first throw of his career at varsity is picked off, but there is a flag on the field. I'm guessing it is going to be for a unnecessary celebration.
They've been doing that a lot. I mean, Simeon Ray spent his first 3 years as a backup wide receiver. They tried to shift him towards defensive stuff last season. Now he's a full-time starter on the defense, and look at what happens now. That was perfect coverage. Just a terrible read, honestly, by Alex Keeley. I'm sorry, my man, but I mean, Simeon Ray was fully covering your wide receiver.
Not to mention, it doesn't necessarily help. Simeon Ray is 6'3". He is a big guy. So that coverage is strong and proud there. As Lakota East's offense comes back on the field.
So it is going to be an unsportsmanlike penalty against Simeon Ray, and I'm sorry, but all he did was flex. All he did was some flexing. I guess that's too much for the OHSAA and the GMC, but I don't know what is ruled as sportsmanlike and not anymore. I mean, let the kids play is all I gotta say.
Yeah, I remember a very specific unsportsmanlike they called last year against Ryder Hooks, doing the thriller there in the end zone after a touchdown on Halloween, and they
let the kids play
for that. As they screen pass to Thurman, he's got wide open space, cutting down middle of the field, and he gets all the way to the 16-yard line. Braxton Thurman with a huge play. Just the potential our wide receivers have when out in the open field is just unmatched.
Now they're going to slow it down a little bit, probably try to run some more time off the clock, although it is stopped right now.
Landon
on the scoreboard
comes in for Braxton Thurman.
Well, there you go. Clock starts running. They're probably going to try to slow it down a bit, maybe not give up possession, try to score as the quarter ends here. Definitely a potential opportunity.
Handoff to Auguste. He gets out of the sideline. Not exactly the play you're trying to get when you're trying to run down the clock, but it'll still be going. I take that back.
Yeah, in high school, if they go out of bounds within 2 minutes, the clock still runs. There's no real break or change. But it is going to be 2nd and 6. About 40 seconds left.
Oh, screen pass to Auguste. He gets brought down.
He's calling for face mask, doesn't get it. And it'll back him all the way back up to 3rd and 10. We'll see if they call a timeout here. They do. That'll be their 2nd of the half.
I believe I just heard that was a tackle by number 6. I think I got a more proper pronunciation. Chidabem Chukwa is how I believe his name is pronounced.
That would sound better. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm just not great at reading. So
That's okay.
thank you, Ethan, for that correct
We're going to thank
pronunciation.
our guy on the loudspeakers here.
He probably has a phonetic spelling too, which really is helpful. Unfortunately, we just have the rosters. So we're going to do our best here. If there's anything that we butcher, we apologize.
We try our best here, but sometimes you can't be perfect, and that's all right.
That's what I told my geometry teacher, Mr. Ethan Lennon.
What? I realize I taught geometry now.
Oh, no, I was just responding. I was like, comma, Mr. Ethan Lennon. I was like addressing you. I was addressing you. No. My geometry teacher, Mr. Palmer, I hope you're enjoying retirement, my man. You were kind of goated, I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, I was really bad at geometry.
As Knutson in this offense come back out, 27 seconds left here. Takes the high snap, passes out, and almost brought in there by Jaden Williams. Very close there.
It is dropped, and from what it looks like, they're going to go for it on 4th down, and it's probably a decision based on how much time is left on the clock. They're like, why not? Let's try it. Or they could also line up, try to draw them off sides, see if they can get some closer yardage, and then call a timeout if they can't. But either way, the offense is still out there on 4th down. Let's see exactly what might happen here.
Motions Jones out to the right. A lot of heavy pressure. Oh, it's a screen pass to Auguste. Nobody out in front of him. That's going to be a touchdown.
There is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
But it looked like it was post-snap, so it could be a defensive penalty.
I'm trying to see if they're going to give it to them or not. I believe they are. That'll go down as a touchdown for Braden Auguste.
My best guess before they make an official ruling is offsides. That flag came out almost as soon as the ball was snapped.
Guess we'll have to. Personal foul number 12.
And that, yeah, they did not give us specifics beyond that, but the penalty was, of course, declined. So East at half has already crossed the 40-point threshold, looking to get to 41 entering.
I'm trying to find on the Centerville roster here, number 12. It looks to have been
Isaiah Thompson. Isaiah Thompson is a 5'9" junior, 155. Definitely a cornerback.
Definitely.
Kick is good, though. Kick is good. Kick is great, even.
Your Thunderhawks go up 41-14. One of the larger scoring deficits we've seen out of this team, and definitely, mind you, this is still the first half. We still have 24 minutes of football after halftime.
I wouldn't be surprised if they run the backups out there, get them some quality varsity playing time as soon as halfway through the 3rd quarter. I don't think they'll start the half without the starters, but if they can get one more score and get another stop on Centerville, I would not be surprised if we saw it.
I agree, but part of me is wondering if they have a coach kit mentality here and just don't take their foot off the gas. Will they keep in all their starters? Definitely not.
Well,
Will
looks
they
like
still stay aggressive? I think so.
Interestingly enough, we already see some of the Centerville fans heading out towards the exit. Once again, they were on the top 40 student sections. I mean, our student section wouldn't leave at halftime if we were down so horrendously.
As it is a struggle to recover the ball there. It is brought down at the 32. 12 seconds left in the half.
Well, let's see if they can get something going here. Both teams still have a timeout. So it's not impossible for Centerville to possibly string some things together, get a lone field goal attempt, or maybe if they really play their cards right, a touchdown.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see here. Alex Keeley still in as the quarterback. Hands it off, and it just gets absolutely shut down for negative gain.
It looks like they're just going to let that go to the half. And what a miraculous half, despite some critical errors in a blocked extra point and a block punt that ended up going for a touchdown. Lakota East still played amazing. They didn't let it phase them, and they pushed forward to a miraculous 41-14 score at the half. We will step away in just a moment, and we will be back after the show.
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field, the court, and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers, and some serious Thunderhawk pride. Let's dive in.
First up, our football team is heading into the playoffs tonight. Let's keep packing the stands and cheering them on as they continue their postseason run.
And talk about making history. Riderhawks set another new school record for the single-season rushing yards. That's one for the books. Congratulations, Ryder.
And over in cross country, our runners crushed it all season. Riley Meyer from the boys' side and the girls' team are now headed to state. Good luck. The whole school's behind you.
And let's not forget about our girls' volleyball team who battled all the way to become district runner-ups. Way to fight hard and finish strong.
From soccer and golf to tennis and cheer, our fall athletes gave it everything they had, and it showed.
We also want to give a huge shout out to all of our athletes who made all GMC teams this season.
These players stood out in soccer, cross country, golf, and tennis, showing the best of what Lakota East athletics is all about.
Way to represent. We are proud of every single one of you.
Now as the temperature drops, things are heating up for winter sports.
That means it's time for basketball, wrestling, bowling, gymnastics, swimming, and even chess to take center stage.
Tryouts and practices are underway, and we can't wait to see our athletes hit the courts, mats, lanes, and pools.
Make sure to come out and support because nothing says school spirit like a packed crowd of Thunderhawk fans.
Congrats again to all of our fall athletes for an amazing season, and good luck to everyone starting their winter sports journey.
Keep working hard, keep representing, and as always, let's go Thunderhawks!
I'm Caleb Holt. I'm here for your club highlight for the week, and this week we're here with Chess Club. What got you interested in chess?
I was interested in chess first from just playing with my dad, just as a kid, like when I was 6 or something, and then it just seemed like fun, so I played my first chess tournament, and that was cool, so I just kind of kept on doing it and kept on learning.
I grew up with 5 siblings, and growing up we often played one another just for fun.
And what's the most rewarding part about the chess community here at East?
Just playing for practices and having fun.
Well, Mr. Carter's quite nice. I like him. Clubs is fun. It builds a sense of community.
Being able to learn with other people, play chess with other people, learn them as a person, know them as a person, and then play them in chess. And it becomes really, you actually kind of build that connection. You sort of know the people and the player.
If someone wanted to join Chess Club, would they need any prior experience or?
Of course, with the game, you have a huge range of skill levels, but you do have people at the very beginner level, so anyone can just join.
With the chess club, we welcome everybody at all levels. Somebody's just shy of the grandmaster level, of course we'd want you in here, but in addition, we welcome anybody.
What's your favorite chess piece?
The knight.
Probably rook.
Queen.
I'm gonna go with the knight.
Senior.
Hola Thunderhawks, today we're checking out the Lakota East Spanish Club. Let's see what they've been up to. So what is Spanish Club all about?
Spanish Club is all about people who take Spanish or speak Spanish coming together in a low-pressure environment and just getting the opportunity to practice and learn more about the culture. We always eat food. We do crafts, we do games, different things like that.
What's your favorite memory or activity from Spanish Club?
Actually, every year we do a Day of the Dead cookie decorating contest, and that's one of my favorites that we do. We also, toward the end of the year, go to El Rancho Grande. We just walk over there through the parking lot, and that's always a lot of fun.
How do these activities help students connect with language and culture outside the classroom?
I think that they just give them the opportunity to see how people use Spanish in real life and also to get to know the cultures that speak Spanish a little bit more. And so it's a really fun environment because it's not a class.
Spanish Club isn't just about learning a language, it's about celebrating culture, creativity, and connection. Back to you guys.
We're highlighting Speech and Debate Club. It meets every Wednesday after school in room 228 with Mr. Warren. Why should someone join Speech and Debate Club?
I feel like it's so helpful with improving your talking skills with other people. It's like when you guys get to that room, it's so stressful and you're so scared because you're like, you don't know who you're going to compete against. It's all random. It's a good way to get better at talking.
What do you do at competitions?
You basically go against another team, and it's based off this one topic that is given out before the competition where you each research and pick out your points. What side drawing is decided during the actual match by a coin flip, and then whoever has better points wins.
Why did you join Speech and Debate?
So when I was a lot younger, I was really good at talking to other people and I was so confident. But then as I got into high school, those skills just like disappeared. I just got so anxious all the time. But I feel like this club was a good way to rekindle that sort of fire it had in me, like talk with other people and just share my mind because I'm very passionate about what I think and what I believe. So this is a good outlet for me.
I'm Elizabeth Tilly Vernon, and that's this week's club highlight. Back to the desk.
Hey Hawks, this week's club spotlight is on Gardening Club. They're all about growing plants, building community, and bringing some green to Lakota East. What is the mission or purpose of the Gardening Club?
Lakota East Gardening Club is a student-led club that empowers students to make a difference in their community through gardening.
Can you tell us about the favorite project the club has worked on?
Yeah, last year we did my favorite project in the club. Last October we painted miniature pumpkins for our Halloween meeting, and with some cool different designs we put those around the school, just to increase the seasonal spirit around the school and get ready for the Halloween season.
Wow. What's one reason the students should join the Gardening Club this year?
Students should join Gardening Club to learn how to be good stewards of their community and learn how to give back through service projects and learn just a little bit more about gardening.
Who's seeing the vision here? Who's seeing the vision here?
Hey, I'm Elizabeth Tilly Vernon, and this week's club highlight is FCA. I have leader Max Clue with me. Max, what is FCA?
So FCA stands for Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It is a global organization where athletes can come together in community and just build in their faith and learn more about Jesus every day. So at meetings, we do worship to start. So we have 2 worship songs where we just get together and sing. And then we'll have a message by one of the leaders of FCA. And then after that, we have small groups where we all come together and just be able to build community with each other. We meet in room 200 at 7:15 a.m. every single Friday, and then every second week of the month we have breakfast in the senior cafe at the same time on Fridays at 7:15 a.m. See you guys there.
That was this week's club highlight, and I hope to see you guys on Friday at 7:15 a.m.
So the first question is, what was your favorite childhood TV show?
Low-key, Gravity Falls was fire.
Gravity Falls, okay, that was tough, okay.
What was your favorite childhood cartoon?
Elmo. Probably like Dora or Octo Buddies.
Okay, that's okay. Dang, I haven't heard that in a minute.
I think mine was Lab Rats.
Mine was definitely SpongeBob.
Probably SpongeBob.
All right.
SpongeBob.
Probably SpongeBob.
I would have to go with either SpongeBob or
Bubble guppies.
Okay, that's a cool choice. Okay.
And what was your favorite childhood toy?
I have a lot of Squishmallows, so probably one of those.
Stuffed animals fire.
Probably like Legos. Or like the Hot Wheel cars, or like the cars from Cars 2, Cars 1, like the movies is fire.
Oh, those like color by numbers.
My Barbie dream house and the American Girl doll.
Mine was definitely Barbies.
My favorite childhood toy was probably my Barbies. All my Barbies.
Barbies.
What's your childhood snack? Favorite childhood snack?
Favorite childhood snack? Loki gotta be the blue Doritos, bro.
I liked apples and caramel. Actually, yeah.
All right. That's a good snack.
Snack?
Yeah.
Oh, those yogurt and the Go-Gurts? Yeah.
I liked applesauce a lot.
I like goldfish.
I would say cereal, any type. That was my favorite, yeah.
Those little puff things, like the baby like puff things.
Cheez-Its.
Hey, Scooby snacks. Scooby snacks were underrated.
Okay, that's rare. Appreciate y'all for letting me ask y'all some questions. Who am I here with today?
Hunter, aka Doughboy.
All right, and today's question is, what was your favorite Halloween costume you wore when you was a kid?
I had a light up stick figure costume.
My favorite Halloween costume, I probably like a bear.
That's calm. That's calm. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Dorothy.
Definitely Spider-Man. I went as that like 4 years in a row.
I like being Super Mario.
That's a valid choice.
I used to dress up as a pumpkin.
There was a lot, but I remember one. It was a Ninja Turtle costume.
My favorite Halloween costume was probably Hermione Granger.
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Okay, that's calm.
This is a weird one. There's this old thing from the 80s called the California Raisins. I had a California Raisins costume.
Appreciate you for letting me ask you a question, Mr. Bach.
No problem, man. Thanks.
I think it was when I was Joker in 7th grade, because I think that really was fun to do.
That's fire costume. I was Batman when I was a kid, so that's cool. But all right, thank you.
My name is Max Kloot.
My name is Luke Mickelson.
And we are
former students of digital media and content creation. I was able to transform my ideas through digital media and content creation by putting my ideas into an actual reality.
Content creation's easily been my favorite class I've ever taken at Lakota East. We've done some great projects, some of my best projects ever, such as a shot-for-shot remake of Revenge of the Sith, 2 short films, and a music video featuring Lucas Decker. Shout out.
Not only can you pretty much film whatever you want, but you can also perfect your craft in editing through Photoshop, Premiere Pro, and other specific licensed companies that aren't normally offered by other classes.
And now we're gonna show you some of our favorite filming locations that we've ever filmed at last year. Starting off with our first location, we got the Aux Gym. We filmed our one and only music video here. It was pretty great, had a good time.
And here is the wrestling room, where we filmed all of our short films for MMA fighting, where you could do the same.
And here's the Lakota East hallways, where we interviewed countless people, such as Tyler David Meadows, the new Division I athlete at Kent State.
And this is the broadcasting studio, where you can film countless podcasts, record songs, and even do voiceovers with your friends on your projects.
This is truly where all the magic happens, in Mr. Bach's classroom. You take the SD card that you filmed all your stuff with, plug it in the computer, and you go to work with your editing. So if you're interested in taking content creation as a class at Lakota East, stop by room 243 in Bell 3. You'll see me in the capstone class with Lucas Mickelson.
Thank you guys for watching.
Hey Lakota East!
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field, the court, and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers, and some serious Thunderhawk pride. Let's dive in.
First up, our football team is heading into the playoffs tonight. Let's keep packing the stands and cheering them on as they continue their postseason run.
And talk about making history. Ryder Hooks set another new school record for the single season rushing yards. That's one for the books. Congratulations, Ryder.
And over in cross country, our runners crush it all season. Riley Meyer from the boys' side and the girls' team are now headed to state. Good luck, the whole school's behind you.
And let's not forget about our girls volleyball team who battled all the way to become district runner-ups. Way to fight hard and finish strong.
From soccer and golf to tennis and cheer, our fall athletes gave it everything they had and it showed.
We also want to give a huge shout out to all of our athletes who made all GMC teams this season.
These players stood out in soccer, cross country, golf, and tennis, showing the best of what Lakota East athletics is all about.
Way to represent. We are proud of every single one of you.
Now as the temperature drops, things are heating up for winter sports.
That means it's time for basketball, wrestling, bowling, gymnastics, swimming, and even chess to take center stage.
Tryouts and practices are underway, and we can't wait to see our athletes hit the courts, mats, lanes, and pools.
Make sure to come out and support because nothing says school spirit like a packed crowd of Thunderhawk fans.
Congrats again to all of our fall athletes for an amazing season, and good luck to everyone starting their winter sports journey.
Keep working hard, keep representing, and as always, let's go Thunderhawks!
I'm Caleb Holt. I'm here for your club highlight for the week, and this week we're here with Chess Club. What got you interested in chess?
I was interested in chess first from just playing with my dad, just as a kid, like when I was 6 or something, and then it just seemed like fun, so I played my first chess tournament, and that was cool, so I just kind of kept on doing it and kept on learning.
I grew up with 5 siblings, and growing up, we often played one another just for fun.
And what's the most rewarding part about the chess community here at East?
Just playing for practices and having fun.
Well, Mr. Crowder's quite nice. I like him. Clubs is fun. It builds a sense of community.
Being able to learn with other people, play chess with other people, learn them as a person, know them as a person, and then play them in chess. And it becomes really, you actually kind of build that connection. You sort of know the people and the player.
If someone wanted to join Chess Club, would they need any prior experience or?
Of course, with the game, you have a huge range of skill levels, but you do have people at the very beginner level, so anyone can just join.
With the chess club, we welcome everybody at all levels. Somebody's just shy of the grandmaster level, of course we'd want you in here, but in addition, we welcome anybody.
What's your favorite chess piece?
The knight.
Probably rook.
Queen.
I'm gonna go with the knight.
Senior.
Hola Thunderhawks, today we're checking out the Lakota East Spanish Club. Let's see what they've been up to. So what is Spanish Club all about?
Spanish Club is all about people who take Spanish or speak Spanish coming together in a low-pressure environment and just getting the opportunity to practice and learn more about the culture. We always eat food. We do crafts, we do games, different things like that.
What's your favorite memory or activity from Spanish Club?
Actually, every year we do a Day of the Dead cookie decorating contest, and that's one of my favorites that we do. We also, toward the end of the year, go to El Rancho Grande. We just walk over there through the parking lot, and that's always a lot of fun.
How do these activities help students connect with language and culture outside the classroom?
I think that they just give them the opportunity to see how people use Spanish in real life and also to get to know the cultures that speak Spanish a little bit more. And so it's a really fun environment because it's not a class.
Spanish Club isn't just about learning a language.
About 2.5 minutes until the kickoff for the second half. We're going to give you a brief look at the GMC. Of course, Princeton in that big 31-24 win against Moeller last night. That's a statement win there. I unfortunately, through my search, was not able to pull a score for the Oak Hills or the Fairfield game. But for everyone else, Mason at the half is trailing Springboro 16-0. This is another big statement right here. Lakota West is up 14-7 over St. Xavier at the half. Elder is up 14-3 versus Middletown, also at the half. All of these remaining games were pulled at the half. Oh, hello, Joel's feet. Baden is up 20-0 over Hamilton. LaSalle and Coleraine are tied at 21, and Kings is up 21-0 over Sycamore. Second half about to get underway. Both teams running back out to warm back up. About a minute left now. And it was an explosive first half on all three levels for the Thunderhawks. We will be having a bit of a personnel change. Kassam will be heading up to the roof. Ryan, we hope you feel better, man. He's heading home sick. And Trey will take over at producer. Still waiting on Ethan to finish up his dinner. I really don't have much to say outside of that. Without a young man, a sprightly young man like him present. So we might as well cut away, and we'll be back when it's time.
I'm Bailey. And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field, the court, and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers, and some serious Thunderhawk pride. Let's dive in.
First up, our football team is heading into the playoffs tonight. Let's keep packing the stands and cheering them on as they continue their postseason run.
And talk about making history. Riderhooks set another new school record for the single season rushing yards. That's one for the books. Congratulations, Ryder.
And over in cross country, our runners crush it all season. Riley Meyer from the boys' side and the girls' team are now headed to state. Good luck, the whole school's behind you.
And let's not forget about our girls volleyball team who battled all the way to become district runner-ups. Way to fight hard and finish strong.
From soccer and golf to tennis and cheer, our fall athletes gave it everything they had, and it showed.
We also want to give a huge shout out to all of our athletes who made all GMC teams this season.
These players stood out in soccer, cross country, golf, and tennis, showing the best of what Lakota East athletics is all about.
Way to represent. We are proud of every single one of you.
Now as the temperature drops, things are heating up for winter sports.
That means it's time for basketball, wrestling, bowling, gymnastics, swimming, and even chess to take center stage.
Tryouts and practices are underway, and we can't wait to see our athletes hit the courts, mats, lanes, and pools.
Make sure to come out and support because nothing says school spirit like a packed crowd of Thunderhawk fans.
Congrats again to all of our fall athletes for an amazing season, and good luck to everyone starting their winter sports journey.
Keep working hard, keep representing, and as always, let's go Thunderhawks!
We are back now for the second half of action here in Lakota East. Finishing up some warm-ups right now. Getting ready to get things started. East kicked in the first half, so they will receive in the second half.
I mean, that's exactly what they want to see. It was just such a strong opening half. Now they get to continue that momentum coming out of it. Maybe try to bury it while they can.
I feel like this game, not to say anything too soon, but this game feels like it's already been buried. But I'm very happy to see how this game is currently going. Braxton Thurman and Carter Jones in the backfield to receive the kick.
And Centerville, they are looking for anything they can to get right here in this half. It's not insurmountable, but it's not going to be easy either.
Braxton Thurman takes the kick, gets up to about the 30, 34, 35-ish yard line there. 33 actually, as Lakota East offense comes out on the field.
So I don't entirely know what just happened there, but Centerville, about half of Centerville's team is just now running out of the locker room.
Interesting.
Definitely interesting, to say the least.
Getting a last bit of their firm talking to after that first half of action. Niall Knutson and the rest of the starters are still on as of right now. Niall Knutson takes the snap, hands it off to Auguste. He gets brought down for negative. Second and 9, actually. He got a yard off of that.
Well, it's okay to start a little slower here. I mean, you have that incredible lead. I mean, I really just think at this point, as long as you don't really just let go, you can kind of just let the clock run out.
I agree. I mean, this team may decide to slow things down almost all the way, or they're going to keep having some fun with it, keep the scoring and just stat pad. As Knutson drops back, screen pass to Carter Jones, makes a man miss, and that will be first down.
Interesting. From our angle, it looked like it was about 3rd and short, but hey, we'll take those first downs when we can get them. I mean, Carter Jones, just another huge reception there. I don't even know what to say about this team that hasn't already been said. This has just been firing on all cylinders.
I mean, any and all improvements that could have been made have been made. They're just playing their minds out as Knutson drops back, finds open space, tosses it out to Auguste, who gets the first down at the 43.
Great awareness there from Niall Knutson. He was getting close to that line where he would have crossed and it would have been a legal forward pass, but he kind of slows his roll, gets it to Auguste, who he knew would be able to run farther than he ever could, and get that first.
Definitely the right play to be made there. Safe little toss out, able to avoid the penalty for an illegal forward pass as he now drops back. Play is blown dead.
That could be a false start. It will be.
So, yeah, false start. False start on Braxton Thurman there. And East is now at a 1st and 15 at their own 44. Or no, sorry, they're at the Centerville 44.
While I have a quick opportunity, I do want to shout out our incredible marching band, who over the half played part of their show. It's pretty good, I'd say. I mean, they consistently run out a very great product, something that you should be proud of.
As that is another flag.
That one might again be false start. It will. So that's back-to-back false starts before they can even get a snap off in this set of downs. And now it's second and 20.
I will say as well, to tag along something with the marching band, we see the people asking for a stream inclusion of the marching band. We unfortunately are not allowed to stream their program, for it is still under development. They do not want other people besides those who are currently at this game to see their program. That includes us, that includes anybody recording, so apologies for that, but
on top of that, licensing, due to their contractual agreement, we're not allowed to show any of their show. It's just like the same reason we aren't allowed to record any of the theater previews that they put on at Light Up Lakota. It really is a shame because they do put on a great show, but we are not allowed to.
exactly, Liam. As that was a short run for just about nothing. Now back right on the 50. Knudsen looking for his guy. Deep ball downfield for Braxton Thurman, and he just barely misses the catch.
Just a bit of an overextension on the pass there. You saw Thurman really had to dive out to try to get it. Just not the most perfectly precise pass. It was just a little overshot.
Appears they will be, oh no, sorry, this is third and down. For some reason I thought this was fourth, but no, this is third down. 3rd and 20, their last shot here. They need a lot of space for a first here. Even more if they're looking to get a touchdown, which I'm not thinking is their intention. I would assume they'd be A-okay with getting the 4th down and getting a punt here.
Whistle blown, and East already calls a timeout. We'll just go ahead and take a step away.
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field, the court, and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers, and some serious Thunderhawk pride. Let's dive in.
First up, our football team is heading into the playoffs tonight. Let's keep packing the stands and cheering them on as they continue their postseason.
Man, whistle blows are again. Now, and now Centerville calls a timeout. I guess we'll go right back on break.
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight.
Well, both teams call a timeout pretty quickly there. And, well, we're officially back. No one else can call a timeout on 3rd and long.
Now Knudsen finding something. Big deep pass intended for Braxton Thurman. Could not get it.
And he was just going down there. I mean, there was nothing he could have done. There was just no one open in his field of vision. And he was being run down by a couple of Centerville's defenders. He just kind of had to get it away to somebody, and unfortunately it was an inaccurate pass to Braxton Thurman.
As now A.J. Fitzstevens and the punt team come on. This is about 50 yards here to the end zone. Returner about at the 15. Nice punt there. Fair catch is called. Centerville will start it at the 19-yard line.
So now the East defense will make a return to the field after what is nothing short of a spectacular first half. I mean, this offense has been full of firepower, but it's hard to deny the power that this defense has had, and I would say they are the real MVPs of this game. I mean,
indefinitely. This team held the Centerville Elks, which were projected to be better than East this year in Cincy Friday Night Lights' polls. Incorrect, by the way. Has held this team to only 14 points. As the run outside gets a pretty good going there and gets almost a first down. Or no, they are going to move the chains. That is an Elks first down.
speaking on Cincy Friday Night Lights, I know that Centerville has had clout for a lot of years, but I mean, this Lakota East is rising. You got to pay attention to the new age, you know. What's always coming, you can't base it off past years, or else, I mean, Coleraine would always be number one.
That's very true. Coleraine now, they are playing very well enough for themselves. They're going to be a fun team to watch this year. As another run up the middle gets stuffed for no gain.
Speaking of Coleraine, I mean, yeah, this LaSalle game, they were tied at 21 at the half. I'd love to see a bit of a resurgence. I mean, they hadn't won a game in a couple of years. It was about 2, I think, until they beat Sycamore just last season. That was a big moment for them, and I'm not going to lie, I'd like to see some improvement there. They have a new head coach. Things could definitely start looking up for them, and I would love to see it, you know, that grand return to a school that went all the way back down to the basement, but has felt the greatness, and they can build back towards it.
Snap is killed, or no. Another run outside, and it is just nothing once again. Just nothing to be done there.
I mean, what can you even do at this point? The D-line has just been stuffing everybody. Zach Edwards was the running back there. And I don't know what to say. This defensive line has imposed their will throughout this entire game. And they're showing that they're not letting off the gas, even with the score being what it is.
Definitely this, like I said, this is this starting East D-line that I talked about. Bringing great pressure, the screen pass, missed tackle there by, trying to see who that is. I can't quite tell. That is okay.
It was, I mean, he got enough contact that he was able to trip him up and have him fall short of the line to gain. And they are going to try for 4th down here with their backup quarterback, Alex Keeley, still out there. That is not a good sign for Bronson Wayne.
Right hashes. A lot of room out to the left. Trying to figure out here a little bit of commotion on the field. You can hear the dojo chants from the east sideline. Don't jump off sides. And it's a 4th down conversion and more for the Elks. They get up past the 50. That was by Alex Brink, senior wide receiver, who caught that ball.
That's a little unfortunate there, I'm going to be completely honest. I mean, they had a lot of momentum coming in, but then they were just able to find that seam up the middle and get a large 1st down into Lakota East territory.
Defensive coordinator in the room next to us is not happy. Quite frankly, I don't blame him.
I think I'd give them a bit of grace. I mean, considering where the score is and how they played in that first half, I think they deserve to have a bit of an ugly drive.
Yeah, I agree. But even then, a team that holds themselves to as high a standard as a team like Lakota East, you got to just think that they're going to be able to keep holding themselves to this high standard. Gavin Bender, the backup quarterback, getting warmed up to play on the sideline.
I mean, yeah, definitely you don't want to get Knutson or Drew Daly injured. Those are your QB 1s and 2s. Gavin Bender is the starter on junior varsity. I would not be surprised if they let him get some playing time here, get that feel for varsity, as it's very possible he could climb up to be a starter his senior year.
It's entirely possible. Gavin Bender, not exactly the same level here as Niall Knutson, but still a good quarterback talent in itself. Keeley takes the snap. Screen pass is out and is dropped.
Bit of contact there from the defender.
Simeon Ray got in there and prevented that catch.
They do not call any sort of pass interference, though, and I really don't see why they would.
Exactly. 4:29 left. And counting. Centerville trying to drive a little here. And there is a flag on the play. Believe that'll be a defensive flag.
It's an offsides call that gives them first down. I didn't really see any movement there, Ethan. But
I didn't either. I am not entirely sure who that could have been. They still have their majority of their starting O-line out there.
oh well. The referees are definitely closer than we are. They can see those slight movements, maybe in the hands or the head, that we just can't see.
Very true. Keeley takes the low snap and he struggles with it. He brings it back in. Although there's some definite ants there by Marco Pastor to try and get in there and get that ball. Sadly unsuccessful, but very good attempt nonetheless.
They quickly line back up here. I think that they're starting to feel the pressure at the time, as there's only 4 minutes left in the third. And if they want to be serious about
Pass
this,
is
they got to
over and nearly picked off. Such a close one there. A little bit of a deflection. Keeley now lining up 3rd and 18. Trying to get something going here. Get a big play like they did earlier. Drops back. Pass out, and it is caught, but not nearly enough. That'll still be 4th down and over 10.
Lots of whistles coming in, stopping the clock they're calling for. Let's see what's going on here.
Not entirely sure.
Maybe they just needed to run down, or to stop running for whatever reason a referee might need. I'll be honest, I'm not a referee. I don't know the inner workings of it all. So.
Clock is running now, actually. East fans are cheering. I don't exactly know what they said over the loudspeaker, but oh yeah, 4th down, 10. That's probably it. Alex Keeley, shotgun stands here now. Takes the snap. Big pass out to the right side, and it is incomplete. They're giving it a no call for the pass interference. Simeon Ray keeps it clean for a 4th down stop.
Well, that's a great stop there. I kind of agree with you. I definitely think there was maybe some pass interference by Simeon Ray, but I mean, no call is what it's gonna be. And now East's offense will get out there, still with Niall as QB.
Thinking though they might bring Gavin in either later in this 3rd quarter or at the start of the 4th. Knutson takes a snap, hands off to Auguste.
And another flag.
Another flag. It's kind of funny to see there, seeing Braden Auguste kind of just give that guy a hand to the face.
Well, that's another false start. That's the 3rd of this quarter. I can't see why we're still making these mistakes. I'm gonna be honest with you. You gotta fix that. You can't have 3 false starts in a quarter. That's unacceptable, especially with how few offensive plays there have been so far.
As Knutson takes a snap again, hands it off to Auguste, fighting through contact, and gets brought down by, quite frankly, the entire Centerville D-line. It's a bit overkill for one guy, but if it works, it works is what I'll say here.
You know, it's kind of hard to commentate a game that's such a blowout. I mean, it's just really a lot of clock killing here. And a lot of Centerville trying to get the stops.
In other news, Chris Leverett has fixed yet another calf cramp.
He's good at these stretches, man. He's doing great.
Yeah. Some big men hustling off the field. Believe there is a timeout called there. Timeout, Lakota East calls it. We will be right back.
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field, the court, and beyond.
It's been...
Well, that quick timeout is over. Pass complete to Braxton Thurman. Moves him up about 8 or 5, I guess. Oh, wow. Maybe not at all. It looked a lot farther than it ended up being. He only moved.
It was 6 yards for them.
It looked like he would have been at about 3rd and 3 from our vantage point.
And that's honestly okay. They're trying to get set up. 3rd and 5 here for the Thunderhawks at their own 43. Let's see what they make of it. Knutson in the backfield, running it. Flicks it off to Auguste. Doesn't get there. That'll be 4th and 2 or 4th and 3 maybe. He got maybe a couple yards there.
We'll see exactly where they spot it. Yeah, they're going to say 4th and 3.
Oh, no, 4th and 1.
Goodness. It's been a long day, and we're not very good at reading.
Maybe it is 4th and 3 and the scoreboard is wrong because the chain gang has it listed as 4th and...
It's 4th and 1. It's
yeah.
just, oh, that guy almost jumped.
That
was close by number 1 for Centerville there.
Definitely.
Trying to get them to jump false start likely. And
screen pass to Carter Jones, and he will get there. That is 1st down for the Thunderhawks. Knutson hands it off. Auguste gets some room, and that is another 1st down.
And now they're just really running it down the gut here. And clock stoppage, probably just to get the chain gain set. But yeah, my
clock
goodness.
Is still going, actually. 25 and counting.
They keep stop. It's a very stop-start clock here. I don't entirely know what the issue is. And it looks like they might just let the clock run down on the 3rd quarter as East heads into a huddle and Centerville's defense follows. So our score stays right where it is entering the 4th. Whole lot of running, whole lot of time taken off, and we will be back for the 4th quarter in just 1 moment.
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field, the court, and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers, and some serious Thunderhawks.
right into the fourth quarter we go here. Niall Knutson still out on the field. They're going to stick it out with their starters for at least the remainder of this drive.
Braden Auguste gets stopped short there. Not a whole lot of a gain.
And I mean, yeah, East just trying to kill this clock. They know that they have a comfortable lead that will most definitely win them this game.
For sure. And even if they're not going to do a whole lot in this second half, 41 points in the first half is still incredibly impressive.
Yeah, I think they're just taking a more relaxed approach. Just try to get the clock run out. They don't care about scoring as much.
Third and 10, like we've said, just kind of running the clock here.
That attempted throw to Braxton Thurman was a little high. He tried to get one hand on it, but one-hand catches are really not easy, especially at this level.
Definitely not.
With the coverage he had, too, I mean, it would have taken a miracle to make that catch.
I agree, Liam. Jones in motion. Knutson takes the snap, drops back, fires, and it is caught by Carter Jones for a 7 or so yard gain. It will be 4th and a few here.
And
4th and 2.
They're going to keep him out there. Just keep trying to hammer these 4th down conversions. I mean, that was when you kind of can get some good practice on those, because there will be a time eventually down the line when you're going to need 4th down conversions late in the game. So why not get some practice on them now when it won't matter if you convert or not?
True enough. Knutson lined up with Auguste in the backfield. It's handed off. Auguste gets shorted. He will be stopped. That will be a turnover on downs. Centerville gets the ball back at their own 30.
You know, it was an attempt there. Didn't really work, but you're just gonna try to figure out what works and what doesn't in these kinds of scenarios. That inside run, he just got stuffed right away. I mean, we saw a Ryder getting stuffed on those too. It's just not, the inside run is maybe one of the most difficult things to do, especially if the defensive line is prepared for that kind of play. So even with the turnover on downs, he's still comfortably in the driver's seat, and I do not think that they're worried all too much about the outcome of this remaining quarter, as long as they don't give up about 30 points in these remaining 10 minutes.
I mean, with the game style and plan of Centerville so far, as it's yet another short run up the middle, I'm not thinking 30 or so points is even possible at this point for Centerville.
I mean, yeah, a lot of their offensive attack has just been runs, short runs, outside runs, and it's been getting them some places sometimes, but overall it just hasn't happened. I think there's been barely any passing. I think the only notable pass so far this game has been that big one that got them 30 or so yards.
It's
and
a
eventually
pass
led
here
to a
now.
touchdown.
That'll be a Centerville first down.
Yeah, I just can't picture a reality in which anything they do can get them all the way through this, especially if they want to keep up the game plan that they've had all game. It's too slow paced for what would need to be converted in this remaining time.
Still Keeley in at the quarterback position. It's a handoff, and our unnamed number 37 here gets flipped on his head a little.
Still don't know who number 37 is. I'm sorry to any Centerville faithful who may be watching, but we don't have any data on him. I don't know. He's not on any of our rosters here. So
could be simply just a last-minute number change, as a deep pass is then there, and he is eventually brought down by Travion Bailey. Who else?
Well, that's another catch for Josh Becker. I'm pretty sure he was the wide receiver that got that big one earlier in the game. When he gets open, he's able to get downfield, and the quarterbacks are able to find him with ease. It's just about, placement and location. And now they're trying something with this passing game that I really think was lacking in the first half.
Keeley takes a snap, and it's another run to the outside this time. Gets practically smacked in the face there. I believe that was Marco Pastor, who came up from the safety position.
Well, Ethan, do you know the definition of insanity?
Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. And quite frankly, that's exactly what this Centerville team is trying to do right now. They are trying to accomplish anything with this run game, and after Wang got out, it was over from there. Pass outside, just a little bit too high.
Yeah. I mean, they had that run game working for a little bit, but East's defense made the adjustments, and since then it's been hard to get the run game going past 3 or 4 yards. And while that will work on a more sustainable drive than this one, I mean, it's been pretty much lights out on the defensive side.
Definitely. 3rd and 11 now for the Elks. Snap taken by Keeley. Drops back, throws it over the middle, and there is a flag there.
3 flags even.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am afraid that will be defensive pass interference.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, it was kind of blatant there. He pushed him from the helmet. Was it a catchable ball? I don't think so, but it was most definitely not a clean play there.
Definitely nothing to be said. That is quite an incontrovertible call. That's a pass interference, and I know it, Liam.
I think anyone with eyes knew it, Ethan.
Yep. Shout out Mr. Schmaltz. Use another vocab word there from last. Incontrovertible. I like that word. Anyways.
It's a good word. I
It is.
like it. But Centerville will move up about 5 yards from the spot of the foul.
Back to 1st and 10 on the 19 right now. 7:56 left in the quarter.
For what it's worth, Alex Keeley, I mean, you never want to see the starting quarterback go out, but he's tried his best with what he's been given.
That run by Zach Edwards, attempted to hold on to it, kind of got a little slipped up there for a second, leading to the defense to kind of get to him before he wanted to. Not exactly what he wanted, but that's all right. 2nd and 12.
And I mean, I think Centerville kind of feels it right now that they're obviously trying to score, but they're not trying to change their game plan, make it too rushed. They don't want to make too many mistakes and kill the energy that the team has been building so far.
As it's a pass that was out for Alex Brink, could not catch it. That will be 3rd down.
That was a great deflection by Beckett Bush. He was right there and ready for the play. He was already under coverage too, just not a great read overall.
I agree. Besides that foul earlier, they've been playing very well in coverage as Keeley tries to get that run, but just gets absolutely blasted.
Yeah, I mean, this QB sneak it worked in the first quarter, but since then they've been reading these run plays like I've mentioned numerous times before. And it just keeps failing over and over and over. I don't know what else there is to say. I think their pass game has definitely looked a lot cleaner than they would have led me to believe based on how much they've been passing.
I don't exactly know what that was. Beckett Bush ran off sides for a second to grab something under the center. Pass out to 37 is dropped by Caden Hill.
Turnover on downs there. Some more great stuff from the Thunderhawks. Gets the 4th down stop.
Will we be seeing Gavin Bender make his debut in this game? trying to figure out now. No, it does not appear so. Now Knutson still in with the East offense.
Just getting those reps in. I mean, it's early season. I wouldn't be surprised if the way Kitten is viewing it, he wants his guys to feel the whole 48-minute process of these football games.
Even if it is not a exactly game-calling plan to go full force, they're still going to put in their best effort to try and play the best football they can, as it's a handoff to Auguste. Finds up the sideline and gets either a first down or just short of it. Maybe got 5 or 6 yards. There is a flag on the play, though.
It is against the offense there. Could be some holding, definitely. We'll see what the official ruling is. Yep, holding. So that will back them up 10 if they decide to accept the penalty.
Yep.
They do.
That'll be holding on, I don't even know. That's holding on Braden Pfeffer.
So it will be 1st and 20 now instead of 2nd and short.
Knutson hands it off to Auguste, who gets stuffed up the middle. Just everybody is even participating in that. Don't exactly know why that was necessary, but that's okay. Clock is running now. 5:50 coming through here.
Well, I guess that shows the grit and determination of Dante Sams as a running back. It takes the whole defense to bring him down.
I agree.
All that fight just for 3 yards, but, I mean, you never know when that might come in handy.
2nd and 17 here. Dante Sams still out there with Knutson. And takes the snap, hands it off to Sams. Gets through the first line and gets about 4 or 5 yards there, I'd say.
Official ruling 5 yards, yes. Dante Sams, though, that was another great example. He just kind of slid right through. He kept pushing himself forward even as he started tripping. Making it 3rd and 11.
That's a benefit of a smaller running back. You are able to get through some of these gaps that not everybody can. Like Liam said, 3rd and 11 on the 16 of Lakota East. Dante Sams still out there on the left of Knutson.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see another handoff here. Just more clock killing. No, a pass.
Good pass play thrown out, and it is picked off. Trying to see who that was with the pick.
Yeah, I don't know. Number 7 on the defense for Centerville. It's going to be Dawson Kerr. Dawson Kerr with his first interception of the season.
Really?
Whoa, crazy, I know. And that's also Niles' first interception. He only threw 10 last season. Still, I mean, in this garbage time, as they call it, you don't really want to see that happening. Especially throwing into double coverage. I know he was looking for first down there, but if he had looked just a little shorter, Cody Doyle was wide open and potentially could have ran the rest of the way for the first down.
I've definitely seen a big inaction of the tight ends tonight, not getting a whole lot of targets between Connor Magato and Cody Doyle.
I don't even know if they've gotten a single reception or target tonight, which is kind of unfortunate.
Which Centerville has a fumble recovered by Lakota East, and it'll be the East ball. Dalton Cheney, the man, the myth, the legend, gets the fumble recovery. It's East ball.
Well, that's a quick turnaround there. Dalton Cheney Jr., he played a bit on varsity as a sophomore, not nearly as much as Cheney did. Or whoa, what am I saying? As he is now a full-time starter, but I mean, to see that trust in him as a sophomore and now see him as a starter here and make those big-time plays, that's pretty amazing.
Dalton Cheney's always been a fun player to watch. I very happy with how that turned out. East offense still under lead of Niall Knutson heads back out on the field.
And it looks like Carter Jones is in the backfield.
Handoff to Jones, who gets about up to this line of scrimmage and a few more. Maybe that's 4 or 5 yards. As it's
2nd and 5.
Cameron Wise, senior tight end, who's coming out there.
Bringing some more big bodies. Cam also serves as one of the defensive linemen. I really think he's more of a blocking tight end than a passing, but you never know what you can get from him.
That's true. Landon Skoog lined up out on the far right. Carter Jones still in the backfield. High snap passed off to Jones, who gets just up past the line of scrimmage, maybe. It will probably be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, depending on if he lost a yard there or not. Be 3rd and 5, no gain.
That's all right. We're just killing this clock here. Get the rest of these 3 minutes over with. Go home happy with a win heading into West next week. I mean, that's going to be a huge game.
Connor Magato coming back in instead of, Connor Magato coming back in for Wise. Knutson takes the snap. Good timing there by the D-line. And, I believe that was Auguste who had the ball. He gets up and through. Or no, that was... Trying to see who that carrier was. That was Jaden Williams that had the ball, I think. Maybe. Or maybe it was still Auguste. I'm still trying to tell here.
So I'm checking these scores right now. A lot of games apparently down towards the heart of downtown Cincinnati have been put into a weather delay. It's pretty clear skies up here, but clearly there's maybe some lightning down towards the city.
As the carry is through Sam's.
I know everyone in this stadium, as well as this football team, will be eagerly awaiting the final score from that match. Of course, it was pretty tight like this last year. St. X did end up pulling through by a slim margin. But, I mean, this is their opponent next week. They got their big rivalry game coming up in week 2, and it's at Lakota West. So they are ready to see what they have to go up against.
Definitely. This East team, after the show they put on tonight and the high expectations after the game last year, I'm very excited. As now Knutson drops a deep ball to Jaden Williams, and it looks like East crowd is looking for a pass interference call. They are not going to get it.
There is a flag on the field. There could be pass interference.
Maybe.
I don't know. I thought it was definitely catchable, but sometimes it's just about the contact, not about if it actually interfered with the catch. And, I mean, it went off of Jaden Williams' hand, definitely because of the contact, but it's just about where the hands are, and they will say it's pass interference.
So East does get a first down there. It's now 1st and 10 on their 41-yard line.
Well, assuming that Centerville doesn't use either of their 2 remaining timeouts, East could just run this clock out. We'll see exactly what the move is here. Definitely looked like one of the Centerville linemen just jumped off sides. He backs up.
Definitely Knutson trying to test their willpower here as Sams takes it again. Doesn't get much out of it up to the right sideline.
Just based on what I'm seeing in this game, I think that they might try to use Auguste and Sams as a strong running back duo. Auguste, he's got that outside speed, but Sams, he's short, he's got that sneakiness to it. Could go many different ways this year.
Definitely. I'm excited to see how East makes their rotations with this roster. A lot of very strong players here.
47 seconds left. They let the play clock run all the way down to 1. And it is now 40 seconds left. 46 seconds left. We'll stay with you through this timeout, the final remaining one for East. Just take a moment to appreciate what has gone on in this game. But also, you got to get in that right mindset. It's easy to celebrate what a great game this was, but you also have to remember West is not an easy opponent no matter what it looks like. Even last year, it was an off year for them. They went 6-4, but they were still a formidable team. It was still a very tough competition that really was helped by Ryder Hooks' incredible game.
A big part of that game as well with West is the fact that they were stumbling through bringing back their, for most of that season, injured running back. Knutson takes it, flips it off to Carter Jones, who finds space, gets about 6 or 7 yards out of that.
So the play clock will probably run out there. As long as Centerville doesn't call a timeout, they'll likely just let this game run out. Final score 41-14, so no scoring happening after the half. But who needs it when you have a score like that?
Lakota East shows off at home, defeats the Elks 41-14 in front of this amazing home crowd. We thank you all so much for tuning in to this live stream. We want to thank our athletic boosters, Butler Tech, all of our athletic directors and staff for allowing us to do this. We thank you all for the viewers. Thanks to our crew here, Trey, Caden, Kassam, Joel, and Ryan. Hope he's feeling better as well. I've been Ethan Lennon.
I've been Liam Martin. We will see you next week at Lakota West. We will be having a joint stream with Lakota West Broadcasting here on our channel. Me and Ethan will be joined by one of their commentators, and some of their camera crew will be out to help us out with that game at Lakota West.
Good night, everybody.